Hi guys, good morning. Today I'm going to try something different, and this actually is a dessert, and you can find it uh, almost any part of India, and it's quite popular. Some part is called payasam in South India. In North India, it is called Kheer, and I'm particularly going to try this cuisine from a place called Odisha, you can say now, and I am basically from Cuttack. I was born and brought up in Rourkela, and Cuttack was my native place, and there I just came across this recipe where my auntie used to uh, teach this. We used to cook this, and it will be so delicious. Believe me, it takes time to prepare this, but at the same time, it is quite delicious. And like it's any festival, any kind of marriage, any kind of party, or you can say any picnic, that is incomplete without this particular recipe that is called Khiri in Odisha. So it is made out of milk, and I'm going to try this today. Okay, so to start with, we will need milk, and we will need ghee, and we will need there's a component called Khoya, which is actually is a condensed and dried kind of a milk. So you can call it Khoya, or you can say dry condensed milk. If you don't get it, then you can probably like use condensed milk, which you can find in any uh, dairy milk company, right? So to start with, we will heat ghee in a pressure cooker, or in a vessel which is quite thick, so that we can ensure that it doesn't the milk and other stuff doesn't get stuck at the bottom. So we'll first boil ghee, and we will fry the cashew nut. The cashew nut will take probably about a bunch of cashew nut, and we'll just fry it golden brown, and we'll take it and keep it in a plate. And we'll also fry the kismis, what do you call, the dried grapes, the small one, and we can fry, and again we'll keep it. And now we'll take and we'll also boil the milk. So milk you can take as per your quantity, how much you want to make for how many people. And in my case, I have taken about say 3.5 liters of milk. Right. So first I have already fried the cashew nut, and I have also fried the dry grapes, and I have kept it separately. And now I have taken this ghee on this pan, and now it is hot, and I have added a little bit of sugar, and now this sugar I'm going to stir fry in the ghee. So this I do in order to ensure that the sugar becomes brown in color, and this at the end it gives a beautiful texture to the kheer, to the payasam that we're going to prepare. So I have now you can see I'm just frying this, and it will become golden brown. And once it is golden brown, what we're going to do is we're going to add the soaked rice. I forgot to tell about this rice here. So the rice, you can take probably a cup of rice for 3.5 liters of milk, and this cup of rice you can uh, put in a grinder or a mixie, and you can grind it coarsely, just to break it, just to ensure that it doesn't become like powder, right? So you don't grind it very fine. Just grind it little coarse, and then you soak it with 2 tumblers of water, and soak it for about like 15 to 20 minutes. And once it is soaked, by the time while the rice is getting soaked, you can boil the milk, and you can also get other things done, like what we have done in this case is we have already fried the cashew nut and the kismis, and also we have taken the ghee, and we have fried already the sugar, making it golden brown. And once it is golden brown, we have added the rice, the soaked rice. We are going to fry this soaked rice with this, and we can see the color of the rice is going to be golden brown. It will give a beautiful color here. And once it is golden brown, you can see this, the color is slowly changing. And then we can add a little bit of bay leaf. Alright, so bay leaf will add a nice aroma, a nice smell to the dish, and it's going to be really tasty at the end. Right, so now I'm going to fry it for some time. So once the this is done, once it is golden brown, it's done nicely, I will take the milk and add to the rice, to the fried golden brown rice. Okay, now this is going to be real simple here. You don't have to do much here. So once we finish adding all the milk, you just have to reduce the fire, keep it at a low flame, and just ensure that you keep stirring in between to avoid getting the milk stuck at the bottom. At the same time, avoid milk being getting out of the pan, right? So we keep stirring, and this is going to take about 30 to 35 minutes minimum. So like you keep stirring, and slowly the milk will reduce. And as you keep stirring, you can see the milk slowly getting thicker, and the color of the milk is changing to slightly golden color. So the in the beginning, just ensure that the sugar that you fried should be nicely brown in color. So once it is fried nicely, it should be nice and brown. And once your sugar is nice and brown, then you can make sure that it's going to give your dessert a beautiful color, right? Okay, so now in between, keep stirring it, and as you keep stirring, you keep cooking this. Probably after say 35 to 40 minutes, you can see slowly the rice is getting thick and start mixing with the milk. And when you put the stick inside, you can feel the heaviness of the rice as it gets mixed. So once it is cooked well, as you go along in the video, as it cooks very well at the end, it will be nice and thick, right? So it will be very nice and thick. And once it is nice and thick, all you have to do is to add a little bit of thick the condensed milk or Khoya. If you are from India, and if you are from any part of India, probably you can get the Khoya when you contact any dairy milk store. or probably in a superstore where they keep dairy milk items. So there you can find Khoya. Or else if you have if you're from a village side, so probably you can find some people who have a cow, they prepare this Khoya at their village, so you can get there. If you don't, then you can probably buy condensed milk from a store somewhere. So condensed milk, I believe, will be available anywhere. So you can add the condensed milk and then you can add the sugar. So that just to ensure that when you add the sugar and the condensed milk, your consistency of the kheer or the payasam is done very well. The consistency is done really well. Okay, so it should have got mixed well, it should have been thick, and you can see the rice on 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 the surface of the milk. So rice will no more be at the bottom, it will be at the surface of the milk. So here it will give a beautiful consistent, at the same time a beautiful color, and you can add the sugar and condensed milk, then keep stirring for some time. Then you will see the dessert really coming out really well, really nice, thick and nice. And at this point of time you can add a little bit of um, uh, probably that's called a little bit of elaichi. So I am not sure what's the elaichi is called, probably like cinnamon or something. So you can add, so you can see here I'm just adding the thick condensed milk, and I will continue stirring it for some more time. So in this case, in my case, to be very honest guys, like I have tried this for the first time. I have seen this, my aunties cooking, my sisters cooking in the childhood, and I never have tried myself. And all of a sudden I remember about this dish, and I really missed this. All along I never had a chance to eat, because I live in South India. I hear people like they don't know to make this kheer, and it's a beautiful and a really delicious item that is available only in Odisha, and I have never seen anywhere, any part of the world making this item. And you make it and you feel it, you enjoy it to the core. And if you have kids at home, that they will definitely like it. So well, I've mixed all the condensed milk here, because I have taken a lot of milk, like 3.5 liters or probably 4 liters of milk I have taken. So I'm just emptying the entire can of condensed milk mixed here, and I've added sugar also. And now I'll be adding the the cinnamon, you can say, yes, the elaichi. So once you add the elaichi, the green elaichi I have taken, the small one, green elaichi, you can probably powder it and you can add it, and you keep stirring it, and at the end it will become thick and nice. And once it is done, just switch off the heat and just test the sugar. Before that, just test the sugar if it's enough. If it is not, just add sugar as per your taste, and then you can probably switch off the heat and add the fried cashew nut, the fried kismis, and also the nuts. So once you're done, it will be awesome. It will be awesome. I have done it and it's really awesome. You guys try and you guys will definitely like it. And please, once you watch this video, let me know. Once you try this at home, please let me know how you found, whether it was nice, whether it was beautiful, lovely, delicious, and how you like it, how your family liked it, and you share your comments with me. If you have any suggestion, any feedback for me, please share. You can put in the comment box, and at the same time, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I keep adding some delicious items, and soon I am planning to make this channel a bit different way, some different kind of, like dishes, some different kind of articles I'm going to bring here. I also have a blog, www.therecipeforcooking.com. So I'll just give that link at the bottom in my description box, and I'll also be adding it here in the screen. Please subscribe to my channel, visit my blog, and let me know how you feel. Right? Nice. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and have a nice day. Take care.